Hello and welcome to Policy Watch by PolicyTV. I'm Miberon Omoloju. Now, I have a question to ask, one that has been very heavy on my mind. How is it that a country like Nigeria, blessed with land, blessed with sunlight, blessed with rain, blessed with millions of hard-working farmers, is still struggling to feed its people? How is it that a country so rich in agricultural potential still have families who can't afford buying ordinary food? Because if you look at it, Nigerians should have no business with hunger. We have about 70 million hectares of agricultural land, and over 34 million hectares of that is arable land suitable for crop production. Agriculture contributes roughly 20% to 25% of our GDP and remains one of the biggest employers of labor, engaging over 30% of the workforce directly or indirectly. So, the potential is there, the land is there, the people are there, yet millions of Nigerians are still struggling to eat. And we are seeing it happen in real time. You go to the market with 10,000 naira and somehow you come back with 2 nylon bags and confusion. Because what exactly is 10,000 buying today? Rice is expensive, beans is expensive, tomatoes are expensive, bread is getting smaller and more expensive. Even Gary, the food many people run to when things are hard, is now expensive. The reality is showing in the numbers too. Nigeria's food inflation rose to 14.31% in March of 2026, and headline inflation also increased to 15.38%, driven largely by food and transportation costs. So even if your salaries remain the same, food keeps taking more from people's income every month, and we are seeing the real effect in real life. Now, the painful part is this. The problem is not that Nigeria cannot grow food. The real problem is everything happening between the farm and your table. First, insecurity. In many parts of Nigeria, farmers cannot safely go to their farms because of bandit attacks, kidnappings, and violent clashes. And when farmers cannot farm, food production drops. Second, transportation. Even when food is produced, moving it from farms to cities is expensive because of bad roads and high fuel prices. And once transport costs rise, food prices rise. Third, poor storage and waste. A lot of food spoils before it even reaches the market. There is no proper storage, no preservation system, no processing centers. So instead of food feeding people, it gets wasted, and scarcity pushes prices higher. Then there is import dependence. Nigeria still imports a lot of food and farming materials. So once the naira loses value, imported food becomes expensive, fertilizer becomes expensive, farming becomes expensive. And at the end of the day, who pays for all of it? You and I. Now, the thing is, this is not because government does not know the problem. We actually have policies in place to support agriculture. There is the National Agricultural Technology and Innovation Policy, which is designed to improve food production and modernize farming. There is the Anchor Borrowers Program, introduced to support small-scale farmers with funding and inputs. There are also interventions through the Central Bank and the Ministry of Agriculture meant to improve local food production. But if these policies were fully implemented the way they should, would food still be this expensive? Would Nigerians still go to bed hungry? So, what is the way forward? Government needs to build a secure and efficient farm-to-market system. And what does that mean in simple terms? It means government should focus on protecting every stage of the food journey. Start with security. Farmers need protection so they can safely return to their farms without fear. Then infrastructure. Good roads reduce transportation costs and reduce waste. Then storage. Building storage and processing centers helps preserve food and stabilize supply. Then logistics support. If food can move faster and cheaper across states, prices will reduce. Now, this one solution addresses multiple problems at once. More security means more farming. More farming means more food. Better roads and logistics means cheaper transportation. Better storage means less waste. And once supply improves, prices can begin to drop. Now, I need you all to listen to me closely. A hungry population cannot think long term. A hungry population cannot make informed civic choices. And a hungry population cannot build a stable future. Unless this issue of hunger is urgently addressed, I'm afraid we cannot make real headway as a nation. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Miberon Omoluju, and this has been Policy Watch by PolicyTV. Goodbye.